That's a double bottom. Alphabet. Good evening to you. This is top of the momentum upwards. Yet this is a big flush downwards. No. How are you getting on today? Nerv looks to be done. Farfetch, right. Testing the view up. Farfetch testing the view up at the moment. Minerva was up 90% on the day. We like stocks that do that. Unfortunately, Farfetch did most of its move in the first hour. First 2 hours. I lost money on Farfetch. The only one I've lost money on today. Even GCT, which was difficult to trade, but I still made money on it. Just finished trading Minerva up here. I got out, I was in a trade, got out. And when it flushed, bought the dip for the bounce, and it worked perfectly. And it's sold off. Oh. AMC and Ape just ranging sideways now. Pretty much flat on the day, the two of them. Hey Dave, how you getting on? Have you been trading today? And if so, how did you fare? Did you manage to catch the Minerva move? Minerva move up. Put this on the 15-minute and see the Minerva move. So we got in this early, as you can see. Been trading all the way up. So 90% up on the day, Minerva. Got more out of Minerva than I did out of Bed Bath & Beyond, and that was a good move as well this morning. Not so much this afternoon, on the 15-minute. All pre-market was Bed Bath & Beyond, and then the first hour. I got a little bit of this pop here, but it didn't do too much for me. So, all right, okay. That old chestnut, Dave. That old chestnut. Unfortunately, that happens to the best of us sometimes. And of course, you are the best of us. MOS. Ah, yeah, nice. Nice move. Mid cap. Mosaic. 5% up on the day. For the more volatile lower cap stocks personally, but I don't mind trading the mid caps when they've got volatility and they move up well. Even Tesla. Have a look at Tesla. How's Tesla doing today? Nice, actually, it popped up in that first hour, and then let's have a look at on the 15-minute. It popped up at the open, that first half an hour, and then sold off the rest of the day. So looks like we're going to be finishing flat. Tesla, Nvidia got earnings this evening. Again, flat. flat on the day. Just basically trading exactly the same. So this is Nvidia. Let's look at the SPY. Could be the bloody same thing. But for the numbers, it could be exactly the same thing. Not much difference in the pattern at all. So Nvidia trading with the market looks like. Choppy day across the board for a lot of stocks. Certainly the mid and high cap stocks. Very choppy day, sideways. Nice to just have a couple of stocks, lower float stocks that moved. UCT testing the VWAP again. Oh, spreads are not too bad right now. They went really wild earlier. They're only like 6 cents now, but they went really wild. They went like 30, 40 cents earlier. I stopped trading it. The spread just went ridiculous. It just was not worth trading earlier. There you go. Send myself likes. Didn't know I could do that. Peloton. Take a look. I know it's still gaining. Look at it on the 15. It's still climbing. It's still looking strong. It's currently 21% up on the day. Not quite breaking highs, but it's still up there. Having a good day is Peloton. Tap that screen, absolutely. I'm based in Ireland. Irish. Is there anything else you want to see, guys? Right now, we're just waiting on some more volatility. The last time I've done a couple of power hours, it's been very tranquil and no real trades to take. So I kind of stopped doing it because, quite frankly, I didn't feel like it was worth it. But you guys wanted power hour yesterday, so I thought I'll come back again today. Bed Bath & Beyond looks like it's trying to get back above the VWAP. Trying to get back to the VWAP, should I say. Still up on the day, 15% up. Far cry from where it was pre-market. Sometimes it'd be like that. You get the move pre-market and then it sells off after the open, and that's what Bed Bath Beyond did. Wall Street, Chris. There is no Wall Street in Ireland that I'm aware of. Short in Bed Bath & Beyond after the loan news. Might not be a bad idea. Shorts are available. Just trying to make a move, another move back up though. Okay, let's see what's moving. Nothing, it looks like. What about the Bed Bath & Beyond? Has got all the volume right now. Oh, Minerva's making another move by the looks of it. No, it's making a move to the downside. Looking bearish. It's got the volume, but FGI. What's that doing? All the volume was earlier in the day. No volume left. Oh, it's well damaged stock, but so is GameStop, so is AMC. You look how they've behaved. It's got a community behind it. Granted, more like a cult at times, but the whole cult stroke community is quite powerful. The retail Wall Street bets stroke Reddit crowd that get behind these meme stocks. You'd be surprised at what they can do, Robbie. And especially when Kramer says it's damaged goods, everybody jumps on it because it's the inverse Kramer effect. Try switching to your click the wheel and switch your settings to HD, Alistair. It'll be on your side, not mine. Gotta hate kids. The best advertisement for contraception? Children. How much does this account have? Which one? I've got my small account, which was, we finished 1,851. We had a $600 target for the day. So we've tripled the target, 3x goal on the small account, and the large account we finished 15,775. We had a $5,000 target on the main account, so more than 3x goal on both accounts. So it's hard. Set the dog on them. She'll go and bloody cuddle them. Teddy bear fast asleep on the sofa right now. Took her for a nice long walk round the lake today. Well, I thought Cohen was the going to be the last straw, Robbie. Cohen selling his 5 million shares. So I heard more people talking about this young 20-year-old kid that sold 5 million shares and made himself $1 million when it rallied last week. And I'm like, no, he didn't. It's some Daily Mirror or Daily Mail article that was very poorly researched. When the information is quite free for everybody and publicly available, it was fake. Fake news. Okay, PMH, I'll take a look at it for you. AMPH, that's why. But this is Chem Farm. Don't know what's interesting about it to you. It's up quite a lot. Well, I say it's quite a lot. It's 10% up on the day, but there's no volume. I don't know what's interesting about it, just the move or the fact that it's up on virtually nobody trading it. So it moved 10% intraday, but there's nobody trading it. This is Chem Farm. So look, somebody tried to make a story for themselves. It's young Dave down the pub has basically said, look, I bought 5 million shares from Bed Bath & Beyond. I got my mum and my nan and my auntie Christine round the corner to lend me the money, and I sold it when it popped. I sold it when it went up to $27 a share. I bought it at $5 a share. You're like, no, you didn't. If you bought 5 million shares in Bed Bath & Beyond, first and foremost, you would have had to fill out a Form 4. Secondly, that Form 4 filing would have been publicly accessible and available and notified in the by the SEC, and moreover, you would have hit the headlines because it doesn't have a huge float. That would have been about 17% of the float. So, I mean, the only person that bought and sold 5 million shares in that time was Ryan Cohen. So unless his name's Ryan Cohen and he's not a 20-year-old student, he's actually an activist investor. But it's, oh, come on, Robbie. I mean, this is the standard of journalism we have to put up with these days. Simple research. You know, you can just go onto the SEC website, Bed Bath & Beyond, and have a look at who the main shareholders are, who's got a large shareholding in the company. And it wasn't that guy that was reported in the media as 20 years old and made millions. No, you bloody didn't. Don't tell lies. Some people just think that they can get away with it, you know? I mean, this kind of stuff is publicly accessible information. When you're trading on publicly listed companies, taking a large shareholding, everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows what you're doing. If you do it in the name of a company, you can probably hide behind the company, but or some kind of charity or whatever. But that's not what the story was. Yes, I have a long portfolio as well. I have an underwater portfolio as well that I've been every month I add to. Which nice pop. Bed Bath & Beyond, that pop there. No, I didn't get on that one. I missed it. I was too busy talking and had whatever. But it's still way below the VWAP. Bed Bath & Beyond is still way below the VWAP. If we just kind of zoom out here, you can see that the moves. I traded it up here. This is the move today. It's selling off all day. So I got this little pop here. 1035 is the high of that. I need to see it above 1035. That's like this middle pop here. Not sure if you guys can see that okay in terms of the numbers on the screen there. It's clear enough. Alistair, did you fix your resolution on YouTube? Did you click the little gear wheel and select your own resolution? Let me know if you're still having issues. Yeah, so Adam, essentially what I do is every month I withdraw my gains from this particular account, then I reinvest a third into long-term holdings, and I put a third away for the taxman, always wants his pound of flesh, and then I have a third that's there waiting for me should I need it. I don't officially take a salary, but I can pay that out in dividends if I need to. And that's only temporarily, because I will be relocating once my young ones are, well, not so young anymore, but once they're old enough, I will be leaving this kip that is Ireland and going somewhere more tropical where capital gains doesn't matter. I'm just trading my own now. Bed Bath & Beyond, let's have a look. Not very volatile, kind of a gentle move, if you will, at the moment. All the volatility seems to be sucked out of the market at the moment. How do I go about risk management? In theory, this is what I would say is risk management is probably the number one, number two, and number three most important rules of day trading. Unfortunately, sometimes emotions do get the better of me, so I tend to try and manage my risk. Just enter a trade and have my stop loss in mind before I enter, and then cut my loss. If it turns against me, I just cut my losses early. That's the whole thing with risk management. And the risk rewards that I'm looking for, I mean, I'll show my stats in a little while, but the risk rewards I'm looking for are usually around 2 to 1 or better. August is a little bit skew with, because I've been trading really aggressive and really swinging for the fences. That made a nice little pop, actually. Went from that bump from. Actually, this scale is a bit. It's a bit off. That's only 10 cents. Not even 10 cents. That candle there is only 7 cents. The ATR at the moment is like, it's not even 5 cents. So these candles are a little bit skew with. Well, day trading is not for everyone, Adam. If day trading is a little bit too volatile for you and difficult to manage risk, swing trading may be better. You can't go wrong with value investing, full stop. You can't go wrong with that as long as you pick the right stocks and you just keep dollar cost averaging with that lump sum investing and get good stocks that are reputable, good companies that consistently grow and pay good dividends, and just go that way. I missed that whole move. I'm looking for an entry. Whilst I was talking about that, $0.08 move, it just popped up and did a 15-cent move. We're getting a bit of a pullback, possible entry, bit of a doji, possible reversal, possible entry after this. So the high of this candle is 44, so we need to break 45. Buy high, sell higher. Most people do lose money as well, Adam. And that's the thing with day trading is if you are a good day trader, if you're profitable, doesn't only a little bit profitable, you're in the top 15%. 85% of people who day trade on the stock market are never profitable. They consistently lose money. Most people lose money. My results are not normal. They're not typical results for day trades. There's a number of reasons for that, and it's not because I'm better than everybody else or anything like that. It's I've taken the time to learn about trading. Most people don't. They get into the markets without actually studying, without actually taking the time to learn how to trade, learn how to read the charts properly, spot areas of support, resistance, opportunities, windows of opportunity, signs of exhaustion, all of these kind of things. And as a result, they lose money. They approach it with a gambling mindset instead, and they get treated like a casino. A casino will always take your money, and so will the stock market if you approach it with a gambling mentality. You can get through the course in there's about 20 hours of lecture material for the course, so you can get through that in a single month. However, with the course, you get access to the Discord, the private Discord as well. I'm on hand to give do some mentoring and coaching as well. So it's more learning the principles is not a problem. It's applying them, being disciplined and sticking to the strategy, and that takes time. It's like muscle memory. So you take time to go through that, and then you practice. Part of the course is there's an element that trading as a business, and there's a business plan, and the business plan is 3 months. So I always recommend that you take at least 3 months to actually practice trading before you put money on the line. Learn in a simulator, trade in a simulator first. If you can't get profitable in a simulator, if you can't demonstrate consistent gains in a simulator using the methodologies and the strategies that I teach, then you're not going to get profitable by putting real money on the line, and it's just a wasting your money. So I would always say learn first, then practice, and only after you've become profitable in a simulator with paper money, then start small and look for small gains, and then steadily increase your you can either grow your account slowly or add to your account to be able to increase your gains and increase your risk. So you do it slowly, but I would say it's going to take at least 3 months to learn how to do it all properly, including the practice. Tamimi, you missed a really good day actually. We're 3 times goal on both accounts. Just broke the $0.50. That's where I've just entered small. So I've just gone 1,000 shares. This is making steady climb right now. So if we can get to above the VWAP, then that's why I've only gone 1,000 shares. If we can break the VWAP and hold it, I'll add to the position. Otherwise, I'll be coming out with a small profit. Can they recommend a particular simulator? If you have a broker, and it doesn't matter if you've got money with the broker, they will usually provide you with a paper trading account on the same platform that you will be trading. And that's what I would recommend. If you're planning on trading, practice on the same platform that you would trade on. Now, I use Dash Trader to trade on. So if I was going back, I would recommend, if you're going to be going with, using a broker that you can trade with Dash Trader, then subscribing to Dash Trader as a simulator and practice on in the sim program. And that way, not only are you practicing the methodologies and strategies, you're actually getting used to the way that the system works as well, the nuances of the system. If you've got hot buttons or hotkeys or scripts or anything else, you can get used to all of that. Well, if you're on IG, they've got a paper trading account, and you plan on continuing with those guys, then that's the platform I would recommend you practice on. I would also recommend, if you can, use a direct market access platform. I'm only going to give this 10 cents. Only risking $100 here. Keeping the risks small is imperative. No, absolutely. That's another point. If you're going to get a simulator that you have to pay for market data, which most simulators you will, or decent ones, you make sure that you subscribe into the right market data set that you're going to be using to trade with. So it might be NASDAQ Total View, so you get the level 2 data or something like that. So NASDAQ Total View will give you the full market breakdown, NYSE and NASDAQ, etc. You look at the people that are using it. See, I've got a strategy. It's a documented strategy. It's not my own strategy. It's a culmination of well-known day trading strategies. It's pattern breakout momentum strategy that I use. It's documented. My statistics, and I'll show you my stats in a little while, prove that it works. And I'm well on course for a 7-figure year this year. So you've just got to take that strategy and make it your own. So if I teach you my strategy, don't try and trade like me. I'm a very aggressive trader, so don't trade like me. Be a bit more conservative and adapt it to your own style of trading. Maybe you trade, instead of looking for entries on the 1-minute chart, you look for entries on a 2-minute chart or a 3-minute chart or whatever, because the higher time frames tend to be, the pattern breakouts tend to be a bit more reliable. So that's another way of looking at it, and then you just adapt it to your own way of trading. Maybe not trade so big. Maybe have a little bit more risk, 1-to-1 on your risk as opposed to 2-to-1. Ideally, you want to be 2-to-1, but just be patient with your trade selections as well. I don't use it. I've tried algorithmic traders before, and I've yet to find an algorithmic trader that works. And the reason for that is algorithmic traders use lagging data. So you can get an algo trader, and they will show you how it performs against charts that have already taken place, the price action, but they tweak it so it fits the charts, and then they wonder why the algo doesn't work on future price action. So very few algorithmic traders actually work. You've got the big high frequency traders that the hedge funds and things do, which are big, massive machines, but the algo traders that you, me, and Jim down the road are potentially going to subscribe into, they're not worth your money. You're better off learning how to trade yourself and spending the time in front of the screen. Yeah, so the broker that I use packages all that together. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You should be surprised that you get something mentioned in the media, and right away it does impact the price action. Yeah. Which is why I don't bother with. I got confused with when I was with Interactive Brokers, which is why I went through Dash Trader and just linked the Dash Trader up to my IBKR account, and I just went with the Total View subscription on Dash Trader, and I get the NYSE and the Nasdaq order books, OTC, Oprah Level 2, etc., etc. So certainly worth the money, at least, anyway. But I don't trade the OTC markets, but I trade the NYSE and the Nasdaq. And you get that if you go with a direct access software like a Dash Trader or a Sterling Trader or TC2000 or something along those lines, that they get the data and package it up for you. You don't have to worry about your broker packaging the data up, which is good. How much does it cost using DAS with the right? It depends. If you're with Interactive Brokers, it costs about 100 quid. About 100 quid a month extra for Dash Trader. I think it's 120 with Dash Trader. Off the top of my head, it was last time I was subscribing to it anyway. I just have to 120, 150, something like that. I know with the capital markets that I'm using, they charge me 120 quid, but 15 quid for the or 25 quid for the platform, 95 for the it's 95 for the platform and 25 for the data fees, and I get the platform fees refunded each month because my commissions are always above the threshold where they reimburse me the platform fees. So effectively get Dash Trader for free with capital markets. Yes, I'll cover that. In fact, I'll do this while you're asking a lot of very valid questions, Danny. So what I'll do is I'll show you this so that you can see what's going on. Okay. So right now if we look at this is my TikTok page. Okay. Now, if you go to my TikTok page, I'll bring this across so that you can actually see what's going on YouTube and Twitch and ShareView as well. If you go into the link tree here, the TikTok Trader, so go into my profile, hit the link tree, the TikTok Trader, it brings you through. There might be a splash screen that you have to okay, but it brings you through to my link tree. If you want to reach out to me directly, I've got all my contact socials and email, this little thing here. Reach out to me directly, no problem. Okay. First link on here is the Day Trade with Tony. This is my course that I teach myself. Put this together on demand of the people on this stream that follow us on this stream, asking me to teach them. Such was the demand. So I put this together. There's a private Discord which allows the mentoring and allows me to, engage you on a daily basis across the course of the day, not just during the live stream. So throughout the day, I'm available to anybody that's on the Day Trade with Tony course. This is a full syllabus. Check this out. You can actually watch the first lesson for free on YouTube or on ShareView, ShareVision, sorry, not ShareView, ShareVision, and it's 119 bucks plus tax. So whatever your tax is, it works out about $140 or whatever, is depending on your jurisdiction. It's less expensive if you go for a longer subscription. I do recommend the 3-month subscription because it's going to take you about that before you actually become, with all the practice, before you become profitable. Now, if you keep scrolling down, and this is what I want to get to here, so you've got my first 6 months of this year, you've got my broker reports which show that I'm profitable, and you've got my statistics here from TraderView. So what is TraderView? I hear you all shouting at me, Tony, what is TraderView? What is it that you're telling us about? Well, TraderView, if you go back to my link tree, TraderView is this statistic report things, the third link down. This gives me, this is where I log all of my statistics right now. So this is my statistics for the year. So before today, I've not imported any trades from today, but before today, I was 808,000 in profit, 809,000 in profit. What's 50 quid between friends? 809,000 in profit. Now, bearing in mind, I've targeted myself on 100k a month. So that means we're in month 8. At the end of this month, I should be 800k in profit. So I'm ahead of goal. I've targeted myself on 5k per day across the course of the year on average. I'm above that across the year already. So I'm on target for that 7-figure, because the whole point of this is I want to have a 7-figure net trading year. I'm more than on target for this. So this is called TraderView, and these statistics, I've put this for August right now. I had a bad day on Monday, but August, we were 300 bucks off my 100k goal for August. I'm already 16k, call it 15k, so I'll be 115k in terms of full trade profit after today, the way things are standing right now, unless we get a nice pump into the close. So August is looking good. We're just under 6k in terms of daily goal. If I look at the win-loss expectation, it's 2-to-1 in terms of my trade selection accuracy, trade accuracy. This is where I need to work on this, because my win versus loss ratio is currently about 7 to 5, which is not quite where I want it to be. It should be 2-to-1 or better. This is what's wrong with because I've been more aggressive this month. My equity curve has been a lot more volatile, and you can see I've been hitting that the $100,000 level quite often, right up there, and then finally we got above it. We got up to 160,000. We're like $3,000 down from our best ever trading month of the year, and then had a really bad, terrible Monday. So we've got to recover that. Can we do that? I suppose that's the question. Can we get back to the all-time highs of the month before the end of the month? We've got 5 trading days left after today, so it is possible if I continue to perform like we have. Go back to the trading, go back to the link tree. If you want to find stocks that are moving when they're moving and get on them before they actually pump, instead of finding it after the fact, Benzinga, this is what I use. So you click on this one, it's the second link in the link tree. You can try this out for free. These scanners here are Benzinga. Now this is only 2 of the scanners I've got open. I've got open 6 scanners in front of me on my laptop screen. So I've got 4 gap scanners. So I've got the gainers over the day. I've got the last 15 minutes, which is momentum scan. I've got the surging scanners. I've got the signals, which shows me in real time price spikes up or down, high of days, high of session, volatility halts and resume notification. I've got the rolling news, so as news breaks in real time, it's hitting my my screen in front of me as well. So all of this, you can try this out for free. Go check it out for free. Say second link in the link tree. Check this out for free for 14 days. If you do like it, come back to the link tree. Use this code DTWT35 and get 35% off, just for a good discount, if you will. People asking me what is the platform that I'm using to trade on, Dash Trader. So going back to yourself, Tamimi, this is Dash Trader. And whoever was looking for a simulator, Dash Trader have a simulator available as well, which gives you real-time market data. It's not free, It is quite expensive in retrospect. There are some platforms out there that you can get for a little bit less. So if you're getting the right data feed, it's going to cost you between 120 and 150 bucks. Okay. If you want a free pivot, if you're brand new to trading and you want to try it for free, download TradingView, either on your tablet or on your desktop or whatever. It's a free charting platform. Well, I say free, freemium, but it's a free charting platform. You can learn how to set up your charts. You can learn how to do technical analysis. You can practice there, and there's also a free paper trading account that you can set up with TradingView. If you're unsure how to set up that, if you're downloading it and you're unsure how to set up your paper trading account, head on over to my YouTube channel. I've done a full tutorial on using TradingView for paper trading for free. So check all that out. Check out the link tree. This is pretty much all the resources that I have for day trading as a business. So I get asked a lot of questions. A lot of that is already there. Okay. Any questions on that, guys? What happens after what 3 months? Which 3 months, Sasha? Not sure which 3 months you're referring to. Yeah, so Bed Bath & Beyond popped up and then sold off. Oh, so on the course, okay. So once you've finished, gone through the course, you still have access to the Discord. The Discord, once you're in the Discord, you're in there for good, unless you misbehave yourself, and then I'll boot you if you're going to be a complete troll, of course. But it's a nice, good community that we're building up in that Discord. So if you need any help after you've taken the course, if you need any help whilst you're taking the course, if you need any help, any pointers, just keep coming to me. I'm not going to just ignore you or anything. I'm right here to help. I wish I had a mentor when I first started trading. I wish I'd traded in a simulator when I first started trading. I think that would have been a more important thing. But if I had a mentor when I first started trading, I would not have lost anywhere near the amount of money that I did to start off with. So if you having a mentor that you can actually reach out directly to, and throw ideas off, or if there's something that you're unsure about, or even now, some of the more experienced people that have taken the course are profitable, calling out patterns in the Discord. Is this a pattern? I'm seeing a pattern here on whatever time frame, and I'm like, no, be careful, because on the higher time frame, that's actually a bearish pattern as opposed to a bullish pattern, and because it's trending downwards, the bearish pattern will get precedence and things like that. So yeah. What you think when the bear market will be gone? I think we're going to be continuing a bear market probably until at least Q1 next year, probably till Easter next year, I would say, and we'll see what happens. Depends if they can get on top of this inflation, because this inflation is absolutely killing every economy globally. It's not just in the US. This is a global issue. The only country in the world that's not having inflation issues is Japan at the moment for some reason. All right, what else? So net. Someone shouted out net at me. Neptune Wellness. Neptune Wellness is halted. Volatility halt. This has been had a good couple of days. If you look at this on the 60-minute, you can see had a really good pop last week, Neptune Wellness, then sold off into the close. Kind of a rest day before it had another pop and did the same thing. Did exactly the same yesterday, but rallied into the close. Popped up, sold off, and rallied into the close. it continued selling off, and then it's rallying into the close. So in the space of 5 days, it's gone from a little over $1 to over 350. Neptune Wellness. No problem at all, Sosha. So this halted at 41. We've got 3 minutes to wait, 2 minutes to wait. Well, you're a braver man than me with Bed Bath & Beyond. I prefer not to swing trade any of these meme stocks because they're so volatile both ways, Robbie. But I hope it works out for you, buddy. Really do. I personally, when I'm swing trading, I usually swing trade on the back of fundamental data rather than what I hope it's going to do, and what feeling I'm looking at. But also look at the wider, more reliable stocks. I tend to swing trade more mid and high cap stocks rather than the low float stocks. I day trade the low float stocks because they're just more volatile. You never know what they're going to do from one day to the next. If a bit of news comes out, it could pump or it could flush, depending if the news is good or bad. So just be careful if you're swing trading. Profit's profit, Robbie, absolutely. If you've got a strategy and it's working for you, don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, Tamimi, I've seen the ladder charts before, and I just find they're for intraday trading. I find them a little bit too much information to digest. It's information overload for me. Trying to take it all on board, I just prefer the straight candlesticks. And like I was just saying to Robbie, if you've got a strategy that's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I just think the ladder charts, whilst if you're doing more long-term analysis and you are swinged, I think it's probably better for swing trading. But for intraday trading, it's just information overload for me, Tamimi. And I would rather stick, because I've already got the time and sales ticker. I've got the level 2, which is a form of that price ladder. It's just in a different locations. I've got the level 2 data. I've got the time and sales ticker, which shows me the speed of transactions, and of course the volume based on the size of transactions as well. And then I've got the candlestick charts, which shows me the patterns and the price action. So all of that already, if I tried to then change that, and I would have to practice, I would have to go and reevaluate how I trade in terms of if I was to move to a ladder chart. So you're not, what you're referring to is not the actual ladder on the chart itself. You're referring to as a substitute for level 2. Right, okay. I've not tried that, no. Yes, the dog got a treat today. toys. She got a treat when I got to 3,000 likes earlier today, and she's currently snoring away here at my feet. Well, she was snoring away until I started tickling her belly. There you go. Oh, she's happy. Any suggestions from... Right, okay. I prefer it. So the ladder style, which is like what you get on Think or Swim, I prefer DAS. I prefer the DAS style. I prefer the level 2 in a montage rather than the ladder style that you're getting on a Think or Swim, you know, TD Ameritrade or a Think or Swim type chart. I just prefer it that way personally. I think there are advantages to the ladder style because you can just double click in the ladder in terms of order entry and the likes, but you can do that on the level 2 as well. Practice, I guess. Paladinaris, it's just practice, I guess. Whatever, it's personal preference. I prefer the level 2. I prefer the montage. That I like to trade in Dash Trader because it's how I'm profitable. I've traded with Sterling Trader profitably, and I've used TC2000 when I did the World Series of day trading, and it was okay, but it took me a while to get used to the hotkeys and stuff as well. So a much better day across the board. Well, yesterday weren't too bad. It was green, not to this kind of size, but it was green, and that's any green day is a good day. Any day you're making profits is a good day. Super chip, but. Yes, you can practice in Dash Trader. You go over to the Dash Trader web. I was just showing everybody. I don't know if you want to just join there, Paladinaris, but if you go into my link tree, go into my profile on TikTok and click the Linktree TikTok Trader link tree, and go into there. There's a link for Dash Trader. That's not a, you know, there's no kickback to me. It's just because it's the tool that I use, that I recommend. But that's what I use every day. So you can go in there and you can use I think it's called what's it called, simulator platform. Let me just open it up. Real-time simulator, that's what it's called on the Dash Trader. You click the subscribe button and then it goes to the real-time simulator, and you can just subscribe into that. What you can do is you can practice, you can download it for 2 weeks and try it for free and practice for free for a couple of weeks. If you like it, just subscribe to one of the packages, and you can use it as a simulator to get used to the platform, or just to learn how to trade, whichever suits you better. Yeah, I've tried. I got on Bed Bath and Beyond a little bit earlier, super chip, but it started to reverse, so I got out for a small loss, just $100. There's not been a lot moving, except for Neptune. I've been too busy talking to trade it, so I don't mind. The reason I don't mind, I'm not really bothered about trading right now because I'm 3 times my goal on both the small account and the large account. So the small account is here. Small account, I've got $1,851.49. The goal today was $600. So that's coming on really well, is the small account. That will put me... That will put me up about 8,000 equity. Actually, won't. What's the... Well, just shy of 8,000 equity. That's small on the small account, and on the main account, we're just under 16,000 on the main account. So whilst we've still got a drawdown, and I was showing the stats earlier, I've still got a drawdown. It's going to take me a while to recover this drawdown, but there is a possibility that I could do it before the end of the month if I keep having days like this. I'm not expecting days like this. The goal is, ambitious goal as it is 5,000 a day. Have a $16,000 day is a phenomenal day, and I need to see, because of August, started off August so so well, I kind of got into the mindset that I should be doing $15,000, $20,000 days on a regular basis, and that's not normal. Not really. If you've got a bigger account, maybe you could, you know, have those kind of days on a regular basis. But usually when I'm having those kind of days, it's at the end of the month when I've grown my account to a certain level. I've got some money back. I'm over goal at least, Super Chip. So that's the point, is that I needed to be over goal, and I'm very close to my net goal, net profit target for the month as well. So tomorrow, if I have a green day tomorrow, I should be over my profit target, net profit target. I'm already over my gross profit target. So, and this is a mindset that if you're going to be trading, you need to approach it as a business. Don't think of it as gambling. If you approach it with a gambling mindset, it's going to treat you like a Las Vegas punter, and it's going to take your money off you and give you a real kick in the jacks. So think of it as a business. Set yourself goals. Set yourself goals for the year, for each month, quarterly, daily, weekly, across the board. Set your goals on gross profit, set yourself goals on net profit, set yourself targets across the board, and analyze those goals, analyze your performance against that. If you're falling behind, you need to up your game. If you're well ahead, then keep that up and overperform. Across the board, you instant settlement, Super Chip. It's a margin account. That's the beauty of trading in a margin account, instant settlement. So it doesn't hit the buying power until the following day, but it's pretty much instant settlement. It hits the equity position, but you can trade if you make gains, you can trade with that equity. But it's instant settlement. The problem is if you've got a cash account, that's when you have that T+2, trade +2. Settlement. It takes 2 full trading days. So if on a cash account you are trading today, and then you can't trade with that same equity until it's settled day after tomorrow. That's a cash account. On a margin account, it's instant settlement. It's in your account, and it just adds to the account the next day. So that's probably the biggest advantage of trading with a margin account. It's not so much the leverage you get, of course that's an advantage, but I think it's the instant settlement is the biggest advantage. Okay guys, I think we're not getting much movement now into the close. So any final questions? Does anybody actually, let's move up. This is Greenlight Bioscience. I made quite a bit of money with this in the past. This moved up heavy. When would it have been? Back in March, I think it was. Went up to about $14, $13 back in March, if I remember right. Some big moves. Yeah, I think the problem with spread betting is unfortunately it is gambling, and it's a form of gambling. The advantage of spread betting is that it's tax-free in the UK. I think it's tax-free here in Ireland as well. I have to double check, but I think so. The problem with another problem with spread betting is the spreads are wider, and you don't get the full order book. So you're struggling with a subset of stocks that you can trade. You don't get the full order book. So when something's moving, you've got to hope that it's something that your betting company actually carries, and you're going to get wider spreads than what you would get if you're actually trading the stock itself. So trying to break the 350 level on Greenlight Bioscience. I'm not taking any more trades. Tony, you're looking for trades just for entertainment purposes now, and quite frankly, lock in the gains. I've just locked my montage. I'm not trading any more today. We've got 2 minutes before the close. There's really no point doing it. So I'll be back at it tomorrow. Guys. I'll be 90 minutes before the market opens and the first hour of the open. So that will be 8 a.m. market time, East Coast, New York, or East Coast time. And it'll be 1 p.m. where I'm based in Ireland, 1 p.m. in the UK, 2 p.m. on the continent of Europe. If you're anywhere else, Google is your friend, work it out for yourself. I'm not the speaking clock. So I'll see you tomorrow, and have a good evening. And if you haven't already, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'll be posting trade recaps on both the small account challenge and the main account in the next hour or so. So I'll look out for that on the YouTube channel. Catch you later, guys. I hope you've not been on my bed. I'm just... Wouldn't I maybe like to go for a walk? Is that... Let's get rid of all these. Let's go.